Hello everybody. Today I wanted to make a video about a fantastic label that I really love, and I just want to have other people know about it and see how amazing it is. The label is L.I.E.S, which is an acronym for Long Island Electronical Systems. They're a fantastic Brooklyn, New York based label. They're run by a cat named Ron Morelli, and he has many projects under the label Hospital Productions. So that should give you an idea of like what L.I.E.S is, or kind of its influences. If you don't know, Hospital Productions is a very famous, kind of long-going, dark ambient industrial label that has a lot of fantastic releases. L.I.E.S itself, though, is kind of like a techno, underground techno, hard, acid house, lo-fi house, regular house. It's very fantastic. Just kind of experimental electronic music in general, but with kind of a hard techno edge. I'm not very good at describing a lot of genres, but it just sounds really excellent and amazing. And if you like any kind of industrial or techno or experimental electronic music, or even stuff like drone, you definitely should check out this label. So let's begin and just talk about some stuff off of here. I've gotten a lot of stuff from them recently, including some favorites I've had for a while that I thought I'd share. So let's start with what we're listening to. What we're listening to is one of my favorite artists off of L.I.E.S, which is an artist that goes by Tzusing. I don't know too much about him. I'm pretty sure he's an artist from China, if I believe, because I'm pretty sure this is Chinese. But yeah, this came out in 2017, and this was easily my album of the year. I absolutely adore this album. And unfortunately, I don't know the exact name of this album. I'm sure if you look up Tzusing, you can find it. Oh, it actually says on the spine. I never noticed that. Invincible East. So it's called Tzusing Invincible East. Let's see if I can kind of have that focus for you on the camera. I don't think it's going to focus. I apologize for that. But yeah. And this was kind of my gateway album to L.I.E.S. I mean, I knew about them before from L.I.E, which is another fantastic electronic producer projects. But I think I kind of had forgotten, because I used to write everything down in notebooks when I was exploring music, and I lost a lot of those notebooks, unfortunately. So then I saw this, so I was like, oh, that's off of L.I.E. I remember that label, because L.I.E on it, in Beowainzer. Yeah. It's got little CD gatefolds that's inside where the CD is. But this album is just absolutely amazing, as you can hear in the background. Very kind of like dark acid house, industrial inspired techno. Fantastic tracks. I really like this track. Digital Properties is great. I mean, they're all great. One of my other favorites is a track called King of Hosts. Let's see if I can show you on here. But yeah, definitely check out those tracks. Post-Soviet Models is great. Just check out this album in general. All of Tzusing's projects are great. I actually have another one here too, but apparently I didn't organize it next on my stack, so we'll get to it when we get to it. But yeah, that's what we're listening to, and I think it's pretty good to show you how great this label is. So this, I believe, is their newest release that just came in not so long ago. I'm really excited for it. This is called Eminent Domain. This is a triple LP with tons of various artists off of L.I.E.S on here. Let's see if I can pull this out. Let's see. It came with a bunch of stuff, actually. One of them was this 7-inch. As you can see, it's on black and has no labels. Let's see, the artist, the one side is Corporate Park, and the other side is a Shane English track. Very great stuff. Again, very kind of experimental techno, a little bit of down-tempo. So yeah, there's the cover. I think it's really cool. Here's the back, displaying all the sides and the tracks. This came with a poster too, which I'm kind of excited because I don't have any L.I.E.S posters. I don't have any L.I.E.S t-shirts either, so if anybody has like for sale or for trade like an OG L.I.E.S shirt, you should hit me up because I want that a lot with just like the logo on it. That would be fantastic. But yeah, I had no idea this had a really cool fold-out poster. see if I can bring it back. It's very big. I love this. I love the overly scanned aesthetic. I love to do with my own photos, just like have that kind of thing going on. I think it's great. I love how they utilize it in like no wave covers. I don't know. I love it, and I want more of it. All right, let's. Oh, is it gonna fold up for me? It will. Look at that. I'm a genius. All right. So yeah, this is a triple LP, and I got the special edition, limited to 50 copies, I believe, on this blue vinyl. Oh, look at that. It's like a nice, deep, dark blue. Reminds me of my mom's old bedroom. She had her walls painted this color, and it's see-through. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, I should like... There we go. There's the nice L.I.E.S label. I actually only knew a few artists off of this compilation, but it's L.I.E.S, so they're definitely one of the many labels I follow that I trust anything they put out. I usually can blind buy from labels like this, and I've never been let down. Let's see if I can, there's like an insert that has a bunch of the artists and people in there. Let's see. There we go. Again with the overly scanned aesthetic for a lot of these photos. So, oh, this is upside down. It goes like this. Look at these cool cats. This is from all over the country, I believe. They have a lot of artists just like everywhere. I mean, obviously, Tzusing is from China. So yeah, I knew Filth, I knew Bayo Wainzer, let's see, Nick Klein. That might have been it. There's a lot of people on here. Prison, Scander, The New Me, Daniel Ho, Hog, which I love that name Hog because it's also like a fantastic, really crazy like horror novel that I'd love to pick up sometime, but I'll talk about that in some other video. I would like to make a video of kind of like crazy, outrageous fiction novels. But yeah, so there's that release. So what does the music sound like? I was kind of surprised when I put it on. Like the first almost like 1.5 records, it's very like drone and like dark ambient and like really like just, I don't know, very experimental and fantastic. Like it's so like dark and I don't know, it's very like, can I describe music as subterranean? Because that's how I would describe like the beginning of this record. I mean, there's a lot of like great, like very hard techno tracks. There's some acid house in there, but kind of like curves in and out between like being very like dark drone, dark ambient into like hard techno. I don't know, it's fantastic, and I would honestly recommend it if you kind of want to get a taste for L.I.E.S is all about. Yeah, so I'm definitely excited. I know the blue one is sold out. I think they still have copies of the regular black vinyl up on their website. I think it's only like 30 something, and for like a triple LP, that's fantastic like that. It's definitely worth the price. All right, here's something else that just came in. This is, also that release came out this year, by the way. I keep forgetting to like name the years of releases. This is a split between two labels that I love. This is L.I.E.S and Creme Organization. I don't know if this had an actual like official title besides like here's L.I.E.S and Creme Organization. Creme Organization is another really fantastic like experimental electronic techno acid house-ish label. They've been doing it for a very long time and they're really great. Both L.I.E.S and Creme Organization both have really up-to-date, awesome band camps. So I would definitely check them out and definitely check out Creme Organization. And they have really good prices for like all their singles and albums and stuff, like digital prices. But yeah, I just discovered this split even existed not too long ago, and I was like, well, I got cheap off Discogs, and I'm like, I have to get it. I love these labels. Yeah, this is. Let's see. This is a bit more kind of electro or house orientated. Here's the back. So you can see Lego Welt's on there, and I know Lego Welt's kind of more of a popular artist, so if you like him, you definitely gotta check it out. And the guy who runs L.I.E.S himself, Ron Morelli, has the last track on the record, and it's a fantastic track. Randomers in here, Inner Shades is great, very acid house-ish. Yeah, I would definitely check this out. And I really like the label on this record. One side it's blank, but the other, it's got the L.I.E.S and Creme organization. It kind of reminds me of like a black metal split. Like that's the total vibe I get from it, and I love it. I mean, this is kind of like edgy techno. That's probably a disrespectful thing to say, but it is. It's great. All right. Let's see. And that split came out. When did that come out? I'm not sure. Let me see if I had made any notes about it. Oh, 2014. Okay. So that's when that came out, if you were curious. Alright, more Tzusing. I just found out this was put out not too long ago, 2018, like November. And I had no idea because I've been trying to get a lot of Tzusing's EPs, and they're very expensive on the secondhand market. And I really hate like buying stuff secondhand. Like if there's any way I could support a label and artist, I do try to, but some stuff's very rare, unfortunately. But yeah, this is something L.I.E.S put out, like I said, last year in November. You can still buy it right off their website. This is another triple LP. This is Tzusing's A Name Out of Place collected. So he had 3 EPs called A Name Out of Place. And they were just these EPs of just really like hard hitting, like techno, like really experimental stuff. And some of it like, it kind of just straight up sounded like industrial. Like, it was great. None of this is on colored vinyl, but it's got the usual L.I.E.S label. Yeah, I mean, if you like what we're listening to, definitely you gotta check this out. Also, I really love this track. This is King of Host. Yeah, some of this goes, it's like really like lo-fi, but it's still like really hard hitting and loud, and I don't know, it's just really fantastic. There's so many tracks I could suggest off them. I mean, they're all good. Probably the most popular one people know is 4 Floors of Horrors. Frankincense and Mirror is really good. Emotional Eater is really fantastic. That's off like the 3rd EP. But yeah, this is all of them collected into one case, record hold, I don't even know, compilation. But yeah, definitely. And it's definitely worth it because each of these EPs individual are very expensive on the secondhand market. So, you know, if you want to support the label and the artists, you can buy it right off their website right now instead of paying ridiculous after prices for the EPs. But great stuff. Please check it out if you like any kind of electronic music or industrial. You gotta listen to Tzusing. Okay, so I have one more to show you. I have a few other L.I.E.S records, but I think I showed one of them in a different video, and I definitely am gonna make another video on this label and all the labels I like, especially this one because it's a label I want all the records off of. I mean, I want all the records off of Creme organization, Lobster Theremin, Houndstooth, you know, all that good bleepish stuff. You know, Hospital Productions, Cold Meat Industry, even though it's impossible. Tons of stuff. Pretty much I'm going to own everything World Serpent put out. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, right? But it's a dream. Alright, so last one I want to show you is, let's see, Gavin Russom. And I found this pretty cheap, secondhand. I think this is called Mantle of Stars, I believe. Yes, Mantle of Stars. This came out in 2015. I really like the cardstock like holder, and the back is just kind of a hole to show off that fantastic L.I.E.S label. And this is kind of just it's not like really hard hitting techno, but it's really fantastic house music. I put this on at my New Year's party, and people really liked it. I mean, L.I.E.S is great for anyone. Definitely great party music, even for people who really don't know a lot of electronic music or techno. So a lot of the house stuff they put on, like this record, is really great and fantastic. And it's not like super experimental where it's gonna kind of like scare off people. It's just like, wow, this is some like good stuff. This is good house music. I feel like it's a really underrated record in their discography, and it's always so cheap to find. Like, you should definitely pick it up and try it out. I definitely suggest it if you love really good house music. Absolutely. I suggest anything off this label. They have a sub-label too. It's kind of crazy. I think it's called, let's see, Russian torrent versions. And like, there's not too many releases on there, but like all the labels have like the Soviet hammer and sickle, which I find really interesting. Also, another fun fact is that L.I.E.S kind of gets their aesthetic from a really old techno label from the 80s called, I think it's called AIM, A-I-M, from Fairfield, Connecticut. They only had a few releases, but if you look them up, A-I-M, you'll see that they kind of have like this going on. It's aesthetic, so. And the few records they have on their label is really great too. So yeah, that's me gushing about this fantastic label. Hopefully I didn't do too poor of a job. Hopefully I've convinced people to check them out. They sell records. As you can see, they have CDs. They do sell some tapes too, I saw. I actually didn't know that. You can actually get the Tzusing on tape too. You can get a lot of stuff on tape, but I'm sure they're a little bit more rare. But, you know, they have Twitter, they have Bandcamp, they have their own site. It's great. I got the stuff on time. Packaged really good, great too, especially for like triple LPs. No complaints. But yeah, you gotta check them out. And, you know, thank you for watching and listening to me ramble best I can. Pretend like I know what I'm talking about, maybe. But yeah, just, you know, listen to electronic music, good music, industrial, and all that jazz. Alright, thank you. Have a good day.